Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's really funny. I just had a shower, I was ready for bed, and the PlayStation Plus games get announced for July 2020. And you know that I'm going to have to talk about them. So I thought, all right, let's crack out the camera, let's start recording, and let's examine the trophies in the PlayStation Plus games for July. And guys, it's a pretty decent lineup of titles again. Not for trophies, but in terms of high quality games, it's a pretty good lineup. Let's dive in and take a look at them. Welcome back, guys. Now, just off the bat, if you're new to the channel and you're not already subscribed, then please hit the subscribe button down below. I do videos about trophies, PlayStation. I do these PlayStation Plus videos monthly, and my whole channel is focused on trophies and trophy commentary. So if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date, then you're gonna have to hit that subscribe button. But guys, the PlayStation Plus games have been announced for July 2020, and the lineup is pretty awesome. This month, we don't only have two games. Well, we actually have three games this month. We have NBA 2K20, which is a awesome game. Not for trophies, though. We have Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is the second Tomb Raider game. I guess it's Eidos Montreal's last Tomb Raider game before they started making Avengers. And then we have a bonus game this month from Sony, Erica. You guys remember Erica, right? So let's go in and look at these one by one. I think in terms of comparing it to last month's lineup, I think it's pretty comparable. NBA is a pretty enormous game, and I think NBA is probably on the same or similar level to maybe Star Wars Battlefront. So not quite COD levels of PlayStation Plus games, but these are still like two massive AAA games plus another bonus game. So, it's a pretty awesome lineup. I think we'll start with the NBA. So I should say, I'll have separate videos for each of these three games, NBA, Tomb Raider, and Erica, up on the channel tomorrow. There'll be a full trophy guide and roadmap video separate to this one, which you can check out. And that will be an in-depth trophy roadmap and guide for all three of those games. This here is just going to be a bit of a top line of those three games in terms of what the difficulty level is. So NBA 2K, first one we'll start with. It is, straight off the bat, one of the hardest games you can platinum. NBA games are notoriously hard for being able to platinum. A, because they're either glitched when they launch. Quite often the multiplayer trophies just don't unlock, and that's been a problem with NBA games for a really, really long time. And B, they involve an enormous time investment for multiplayer. Normally to the point where it's just not feasible to do it. Now, there are some people who have achieved the platinum in it, but this is firmly a 10 out of 10 difficulty platinum. Not only because of the time investment, because of the luck that is involved with unlocking the player cards in my team, and there is a lot of luck involved in that. So, actually, we should talk about time to platinum as well. So, 10 out of 10 difficulty, and I was gonna say 200 hours, but apparently that's being conservative in itself. And over on PlayStationTrophies.org, there's a trophy roadmap here, and they've estimated 300 plus hours to get the platinum for NBA 2K. So, the reason behind this isn't just a single trophy. It's a group of trophies associated with the mode My Team. That's the online component of the game, or the online career component of the game. If you've played NBA before, I'm sure you're familiar with it. Over the past couple of years, that component of the game is becoming more and more microtransaction-y, and you're needed to spend money to speed up that time that it takes to progress in it. If you were to do it naturally, it's just an enormous time sink. But if you were to spend some money, it would speed things up. Essentially, what's required here, or the trophy that kind of breaks everything when you tear everything up, is the trophy for collecting all the player cards. And there are 2,900 player cards that you need to collect in My Team to unlock the trophy. They're randomized, they take a long time to unlock, but you can spend real life money if you want to speed it up. That's all there is to it. It's not an easy platinum. It's a time consuming and long platinum. To make it even more interesting, if we look over on PSN profiles, NBA is a really popular game. So NBA 2K has 25,000 owners who have registered the game on PSN profiles, and we only have 81 platinum achievers in that entire thing. And of those 81 platinum achievers, we can see how long it took people. So the fastest achiever, it took them an entire month, but the majority of these people have taken 8 months plus to earn the trophies in this game. I should also say the platinum wasn't even obtainable until this year. it took that long before you could actually earn some of these trophies. They were just impossible to get until the season had progressed past a certain point. And NBA does do that. It's frustrating, but yeah, NBA does do that as well. It's a really weird one. On saying that, NBA 2K20 is an awesome game. I played tons of it when it launched at the end of last year. I really like the NBA games. I always play them. I play them every year, at least for a couple of weeks after they launch. They're really, really fun. They're just not fun trophy hunting games. Okay, I spent way too much time talking about NBA. Let's have a talk about Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. So, Rise of the Tomb Raider is, it's going to be slightly easier. This one is probably more like a 4 out of 10, and it's probably going to take you around 45 to 50 hours to platinum. The game itself isn't what's challenging. The part of the game that is frustrating is the online component of the game. You guys might remember, actually, Tomb Raider, or this Tomb Raider, launched as a Xbox exclusive game for a year. So there is kind of funny that it's become a PlayStation Plus game for free all these years later, especially after it was so heavily involved in Microsoft's marketing campaign for probably 2 or 3 years. The Tomb Raider Platinum is a pretty straightforward affair, though. It's your standard third-person action-adventure game Platinum. Play the game on the hardest difficulty, collect all the collectibles, get some miscellaneous kill trophies, get some random miscellaneous trophies on particular levels, and then there is an online component as well. I've actually just gone and double-checked things. This Tomb Raider doesn't have a traditional online mode. It's Expeditions mode, which is like a survival, like time rush type thing. So it is actually easier than your traditional multiplayer stuff. It's weird that this even requires you to be online. There's like a weird online requirement here. I'm not really sure why. But there's 2 trophies that require an online connection, and they are These Belong in a Museum and Golden Child. And that's for completing the score attack missions and like the time rush expeditions type thing. Essentially, you're given particular levels or chapters, and you have to play them with a particular modifier in place, and you have to collect all the rewards from that mode, or 300 of the rewards from that mode. As well as completing every different type of that score attack mode, essentially, with a gold medal or a gold score. Those are the online components of this game. It's not a traditional online game, so yeah, I don't know. The previous Tomb Raider had that. This is just a weird, like, online connection required to earn these ones. I have no idea why. It's kind of weird. But yeah, Tomb Raider, I would say a relatively straightforward platinum, time-consuming though, which is frustrating. The online trophies in here are not real online trophies, so they're not going to cause you too many problems. So that's kind of a good thing as well. The last game we were given is Erica. This is a game that's only released in 2019, so like the middle of last year. The game plays similarly to like a Quantic Dream game, I guess. You're playing like with making choices. It is a live action FMV game. And yeah, it's puzzle solving and making choices, essentially. That's all there really is to it. I guess it's an adventure game at the end of the day, decision making and stuff in it as well. So that's the other game. It's this is by far your easiest platinum on the list. This is a easy 3 out of 10, maybe even a 2 out of 10, and it's probably only going to take you like 5 to 10 hours. So let's cut that somewhere in the middle and say 7 or 8 hours. You're going to have to play through the game multiple times because you need to progress down different branches for story choices and things like that, and different endings. So yeah, it is going to require a decent number of playthroughs, but because the game is kind of short, it makes it sort of bearable as well, and you can skip a lot of stuff as you're progressing through, so it kind of does speed things up too. This is by far the easiest platinum on the list out of the 3 games though, so if you're going to go for a platinum out of these 3 titles, I would suggest Erica, followed by Tomb Raider, and then I would just not even bother doing NBA. But those are your 3 games for PlayStation Plus this month. Like I said, I'm going to have guides, separate video guides for these 3 games up on the channel tomorrow, so stay tuned for those if you're interested in those. And you can check out what's required for, fully required, I guess, for all 3 of those games there, rather than just a quick run through like this was. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these 3 games and this month's lineup. I actually don't mind it. To be honest, I think having a nice, quick and easy platinum like Erica is actually kind of nice, to be honest. I know that a lot of people are expecting like these big hitters from PlayStation Plus, but for me, I'm playing so many other games at the moment that having something small like this is kind of a nice thing. NBA is good, but I already had NBA, and I already had Tomb Raider as well. But they're both really solid games. NBA, to be honest, is one of the best games we've had on PlayStation Plus. It's a great game, and yeah, I'm glad that more people are going to be able to check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this lineup as well, and you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up for your boy. I would really, really appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for the separate roadmap videos. Thank you so much. I'm going to bed now. Good night.